Hey guys, Chef Angela here. Thanks for watching today, and we're going to show you how to make our poached octopus in Asian stock. Okay, let's talk about all the ingredients. We've got our orange rind, which is very Asian, very fragrant. It gives it that zesty flavour. We've also got our chopped lemongrass from only the white part of the lemongrass. We've got our soy sauce, we've got some cinnamon quills, we've got some dried chilli, we've got our fresh ginger, so fragrant and yummy. We've got our star anise. I'm only going to use a few of those. It's really the flavour of five spice, and it's absolutely gorgeous in this stock. We've also got our Shaoxing wine, which is our Asian cooking wine. And of course, not but least, we've got our garlic. Let's get sorted. I've got my pot on. I'll get that onto a medium heat, about level 8. I'm just going to grab my garlic cloves. Now, these are really massive. So if you're going to use just the smaller ones, I'd probably use about, say, 5 or 6 smaller ones. I'm just going to randomly chop those up. So this master stock is basically to be able to infuse the flavours into the octopus. Here's our octopus here. So delicious. It's pre-tendered. All the bits have been removed from the suckers and they're ready to go. If you'd like to learn how to clean an octopus, you can have a look at my other videos to see how to do it. Going to add our garlic. You can add that to the pan. You can sear that. Then we're going to add our ginger. Now the ginger, just cut it into big, large chunks. There's no need to even take the skin off. That's going to bring in the flavour to a master stock beautifully. And just get the flavours going. We can add that to the pan. You can see that straight away the flavours come straight out. Next one I'd add is my lemongrass, about 5 tablespoons there. That's been chopped already. Oh, the flavour. So good. You can add a little tiny bit more rice bran oil to your pan. Okay, then going to add our orange peel. Now I've got some that's already been peeled for us, but just grab your peeler, just peel the outside. Basically you don't want to get most of that white pith on there because that is the bitter part. You just want to get the outside of the peel. So if you're trying to get the white part off, just run your knife against the peel and take that off. So you just have the orange peel. You can throw that one in. So that's cooking down nicely. Going to add my Shaoxing wine next, 125 ml. So that's almost like deglazing the pan and getting the flavours starting to go in your master stock. Want to let that evaporate a little bit. It's almost like French cooking where you use wine, but in Asian cooking we use the Shaoxing wine. It's this one. You can buy that in any Asian store. It's probably about $2 less. It's really fantastic in all cooking. Then we're going to add our soy next. And I've also got 2 litres of water. Now that that's evaporated a little bit, I'm going to add my tamari, the same amount, 125 mils. And now that you've got the base of the master stock ready, you can add in a couple of chilies to your liking, add in your cinnamon quills, you can break that up. And I'm going to add 6 of my star anise, 7 for good luck, because I love star anise. Get those flavours going, and once that's boiling, I'm going to add my 2 litres of water. And that, my friends, becomes the master stock. Master stock meaning anything that imparts flavour into your food. So you could use this master stock with poaching chicken, you could poach fish, you could poach prawns, you could poach scallops. There's so many different things you could poach in this liquid. I just poach it until it's cooked. When we're talking about octopus, we need to poach it for 35 minutes. So poaching meaning just under the boiling point, just simmering, just with little bubbles on the top. So let's put that on boil and we can get that really bubbling, and I can show you how a simmer would look in our master stock. Now once that's been cooked for 35 minutes, we're going to place it on our tray here, and that will basically dry out the octopus ready for eating, or you can actually char grill it. So in my next video, we'll show you how to char grill it as well. Might add a couple more of these orange peels. And you know, you can really make it your own. You don't necessarily need to use my recipe. You can add in different things if you wanted to add in onions, you could add in shiitake mushrooms, you could add in all other different types of lovely fragrant things into your master stock. Now that our stock has come up to the boil, I'm going to add our octopus. Lower the octopus in slowly so you can have a lovely presentation once it's cooked. Now this octopus is pre-tumbled and pre-cleaned, so you can actually buy that from your suppliers, and this octopus is from Western Australia. We're so lucky in Australia to have such great produce. Now we're just going to pop that in the pot and we're going to bring that to the simmer for 35 minutes. Now that our octopus has been simmering for 35 minutes, we can bring it over onto our tray and let it sit in the fridge until it is cool. If you choose to, you can also eat it just the way it is right now, cutting off each of the legs. You can eat it with some mustard or some wasabi and soy. That would be really lovely, as we have had it in our Asian marinade. But what I like to do is I like to char grill it. It's just so beautiful and the flavour is incredible. If you'd like to see how I char grill this, you can see this in our next video. And thanks for watching.